Hello, my name is Mateo Gruber.
And my name is Sebastián da Silva, and we're here to present in our math course an economic example with partial derivatives.
Hope you enjoy.
We are given a factory that produces refrigerators, X, and washing machines, Y. The productivity of both is given by this function. F of X and Y is equals to 100x to the power of 0.13 times Y to the power of 0.87. If the factory produces 1,300 refrigerators X and 1,400 washing machines Y, we should find the marginal productivity of producing refrigerators and washing machines and decide which is a priority. To derive partially, what we need to do is first apply the power rule. The power rule means subtracting the exponent by 1 and then bringing down the exponent to the coefficient and then multiplying. So we copy the function and derive partially, which is 100, we open parentheses, 0.13, which is the exponent brought down to the coefficient, times x to the power of 0.13 minus 1, we close parentheses, times y to the power of 0.87. Then we solve this and it will give us 13, which is 100 times 0.13 times x to the power of minus 0.87 times y to the power of 0.87. This is the partial derivative with respect to x. Now what we need to do is grab the values given to us by the exercise, substitute them in the partial derivative, and get the result, which will be the marginal productivity. So 13 times 1300 to the power of minus 0.87 times 1400 to the power of 0.87. Once we have substituted everything into the function, we solve this and then we will get a value which will be the marginal productivity of the refrigerators, which is f of x. When we solve this, it will give us 13 times 545.92, we close parentheses, all of this divided by 511.84. Once we solve this, it'll give us 13.87, which is the marginal productivity of refrigerators.
So the next step is to find the utility in which we produce. So in order to do that, we need to find the partial derivative of the function with respect of y. So we copy the same function given with respect of x and y, equaling 100x to the power of 0.13 times y to the power of 0.87. And we have the numbers given, x equaling 1300 and y equaling 1400. So we need to find the partial derivative of the function in respect of y, which equals 100x to the power of 0.13, we open parentheses, times 0.87 times y to the power of 0.87 minus 1, which equals the partial derivative with respect of y, 87 times x to the power of 0.13 times y to the power of minus 0.13. Now we need to substitute the numbers given in the function, 1300 for x and 1400 for y, which equals 87, we open parentheses, times 1300 to the power of 0.13 times 1400 to the power of minus 0.13. We need to copy the same function, the partial derivative with respect of y with the numbers given, equaling 87, we open parentheses, times 2 times 54 over 2 times 56, which gives the final result for the utility 86.32.
Now that we have finished deriving partially, substituting and getting the results, we can now decide which of the two products is a priority for the factory. Since the value of the refrigerators, the marginal productivity is 13.87, and the value of the washing machine is 86.32, we can conclude that the washing machines are a priority since the marginal productivity is higher. When the marginal productivity of a product is higher than another, it is better to produce more of that product because you will get more out of it as a whole.
Discúlpame el abuso, pero voy a robarte un beso que te recuerde este momento, hablando el tiempo, y luego una vueltica y una sonrisita.